Using all 7 of these words is going to impact your score drastically. When I was preparing for my IELTS writing exam, I could get a maximum of a band 5, but then I learned these 7 key words which I could use in all of my passages, and they helped me increase my score from a band 5 to band 7. So keep watching because I'm going to tell you exactly what these words are and how to use them in your writing essay. Hi guys, my name is Asif, and if you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe button. We have a lot of informative videos coming up, as well as a lot of informative videos that are already up on the channel. I've sliced this video up word by word, so it's easier for you to navigate to see whichever word we're going to talk about. Now, the first question someone might ask is, why do these 7 words matter? Well, when the examiner is checking the paper, they give you extra marks for something that is called lexical complexity, which states how complex your vocabulary was, what is the amount of words that you could use to say something simpler in, let's say, a more sophisticated manner. So with that, let's move on to word number 1. The first word is going to be summation. Summation refers to summing something up or summarizing the information stated above. During the IELTS writing essay, the last paragraph is usually about your summary of the points that you've covered. People start that paragraph with "lastly," "in a nutshell," to sum up, but a much better way to say the same thing would be "in summation." Now let's use it in a sentence to see exactly how it works. In summation, the benefits of social media outweigh the disadvantages. Now here's a key note. Every time you use the term "in summation," it needs to be followed by a comma, which is going to make your sentence grammatically accurate. The next word you should always use in your IELTS writing exam is exponential. Exponential means something that is becoming more rapid or becoming more and more drastic. So let's say if we were to take on the same example of social media, the sentence would be like, over the years, social media has seen exponential growth. Or, due to the exponential growth of social media, conventional ways of consuming media has now decreased. Exponential could also apply to a thing that is decreasing. It does not always mean to be an exponential increase, it could also be an exponential decrease. The third word to use is construed. Now, construed roughly means to interpret, and its antonym or its opposite would be misconstrued. So in this case, the sentence would be, my silence was misconstrued as anger. Just remember, in the times where you would use interpret, you could also replace it with the word construed, or misinterpret could be replaced with misconstrued. The fourth word we're going to be talking about is notion. A notion is a conception or a belief about something. So this could be used in a sentence like, the elderly have different notions regarding social media. When it comes to the word notion, this is usually used in the first paragraph because that is exactly when you need to paraphrase and restate the problem and pick your place if you agree or disagree with, let's say, the given topic. So for your starting paragraph, it could be something like, the notion that XYZ, now this XYZ is paraphrasing your entire topic, is helping many, is true because, followed by a few statements of what you believe could be the main reasons contributing to this factor. And while we're talking about the number of reasons we believe something is true or false, that brings us to our fifth word, which is plethora. Plethora is a substitute for many or numerous, which means in great quantity. So instead of saying you have a number of options or many options, you could say you have a plethora of options. And the sentence that we could use it in regards to social media would be, the rise of social media is due to a plethora of reasons. There are a plethora of reasons for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This word allows you to add a degree of formality to your written passage, which can then help you increase your band score. Next word we're going to talk about is illustrate. Illustrate means explaining through pictures or through examples. So if you were using this in the first question of your IELTS writing exam, where you have to depict what the graph is showing, instead of saying the graph shows or the graph depicts, you could say the graph illustrates XYZ. This could also be used where you are creating an argument. And if we're Still holding on to the social media examples, the sentence would go something like, the rise of social media illustrates increased connectivity amongst people. As simple as that. So when you use the word illustrate, it helps you build up the lexical complexity side of your overall score, which is of course going to help you get that band 7, 8, or 9. And the last word we're going to talk about is inevitable. Inevitable means something that is certain to happen or something that is unstoppable, something that was foreseen and could not be stopped. So if we were to draw up on the same examples of social media, the sentence would be somewhat like, with the rise of social media, online shopping or e-commerce was inevitable. This can help you create a sense of certainty when you are talking about your opinions regarding some essay. Due to XYZ, A, B, and C was inevitable. That's how you're going to use this. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.